Coming up on this week's episode of Aftershock,
Carolina reviews some award-winning short films.
Dylan tells us about two clubs teaming up for a good cause.
And Ike catches us up on all things Lightning Athletics.
What's up, Cypress Bay? I'm Julian Bonilla.
And I'm Gabby Kernis, and Aftershock starts now.
It is vital that one be prepared for the unexpected situations that life may bring.
And the residents of Weston attended a CPR class to do just this. Here's Rhea with the coverage.
The Weston Community Center hosted their annual Community CPR Day on February 23rd. This free event was presented by the City of Weston, BSO, Weston Fire Rescue, and Cleveland Clinic, Florida, for anyone ages 8 and up.
This event is helpful because the City of Weston would like to be a CPR safe community. And this event basically helps us each year to provide free CPR to residents.
Because the more of us as a community that know these things and tell everybody, tell our friends this is what's happening, then we can actually, our community becomes very safe.
So this is a hands-only CPR event. This teaches the general public how they can save a life in an emergency before rescue can arrive. The more people we train, the more awareness we're going to get. This is the theory of, if you're familiar with the Suave commercial, I'll tell two friends and then you'll tell two friends and so on and so on. It's exactly the same thing. The more people that we tell about hands-only CPR and take away the fear of, I don't want to do mouth-to-mouth, I just want to do compressions, and will that help? It will absolutely help. You can absolutely change someone's outcome.
This event helps members of the community feel prepared if an unexpected situation arises.
Basically to save lives, anybody in the parks or anywhere, because you've been hearing these heart diseases, everywhere, you spend 2 minutes to learn how to do CPR. Maybe you can help others.
BSO cadets were able to volunteer their time at this event to help inform the community.
This event, I wanted to get out here and help the community. I think it's very beneficial for people of all ages to know how to perform CPR. It could save their life or someone they're trying to help, so I think it's good.
Various South Florida cities are continuing to host events similar to this one, preparing the community for any circumstance that may arise. Rhea Thomas, CB-TV.
The 6 a.m. wake-ups, the rigorous courses, the countless hours of studying, the daunting piles of homework, the laborious projects, the all-nighters pulled, the many club meetings, the late nights at school, the midterms, the final exams, the AP and ACE testing is all worth it when you open that letter.
Being a junior, I feel like I have no time to watch movies.
Well, lucky for you, Carolina took a look at a few award-winning short films in this week's movie review.
Hey Cypress Bay, I'm Carolina Rapp, and on this special edition of Movie Review, I'm going to be going over the 3 short film winners for the 2019 Oscars. First up is the winner for Best Animated Short Film, Bao. Directed and written by Domi Shi, Bao is a short film telling the story of a Chinese-Canadian mother dealing with empty nest syndrome, raising a dumpling that comes to life. The art direction is mesmerizing throughout the entire short, demonstrating the beauty in the simple details and the true intricacy of the animated food, showing new innovation that captivates your imagination. The most astonishing part of this film is the incredible representation of Chinese culture and development of parent-child relationships. It is incredible to see the accurate and eye-opening effects a mother and son have on one another, but also how food can make such a large impact on a relationship and even in a culture, which is why I give Bao a 6 out of 5 stars. Next up is the winner for Best Documentary Short Film, Period, End of Sentence. Founded by a group of California students, producer Gunit Monga followed a group of girls and women in Hapur, India on a mission to make sanitary napkins more accessible to their village. This documentary takes you on an eye-opening journey of women banding together and making a change. The heartfelt interviews and incredible plotline of these women developing a company and opening up opportunities for other women through the making of unnecessary products such as pads is a story that plays out incredibly. Though personally, I believe the cinematography could have been cleaner in its shot composition, along with the overall story seeming to lack statistics and deeper personal connection. I think it left people wanting more, leading them to the charity that started this project's website, which is clever. In result, I give period, end of sentence, a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Finally is the winner for Best Live Action Short Film, Skin. Skin is a live action short film that follows two families that meet after a small encounter at the grocery store. The film tackles stereotypes and racial issues faced in the United States in present day. The story shows a young boy in a stereotypical low-income redneck family environment. On a trip to the grocery store, he interacts across the checkout line with an adult black male with an action figure. From that moment, Troy's father jumps in and the story goes downhill from there. Overall, the storyline seemed to have a lot of plot holes, and frankly, the film seemed to bite off more than it could chew. Although I commemorate the idea, I believe the story could have been cleaner if more focused on the whole progression of the plot. I do have to give incredible credit for the beautiful cinematography and coloration throughout. With that being said, I give Skin a 3 out of 5 stars. That's all for this special movie review. I'm Carolina Rapp, CBTV.
Support CBTV Engineering and Robotics and raising money for Skills USA. For only $2, you can purchase a hot dog and a drink after school by the bus loop.
There are more than 100 clubs here at Cypress Bay.
And 2 of them met on the court to raise funds for charity. Here's Dylan with more.
On Saturday, February 23rd, Happy and Habitat for Humanity teamed up to put on a basketball tournament after their last attempt was held up by bad weather.
So the first time, we're all set up, all ready, pumped up for the event, and then torrential downpour completely got rained out. We had to reschedule for this beautiful day in February, and it's gonna be an awesome day.
A collaboration event between 2 of the biggest clubs at the Bay is pretty uncommon, so both clubs had to take advantage of this opportunity.
It's amazing because it's double the amount of people, half the amount of work you have to do, and especially with a club like Habitat, the biggest club in the school, definitely gets a lot of publicity for a second-year club like Happy.
This tournament was all about having fun, and that's exactly what everybody did.
I think today's been a really fun day. Got to see a lot of my school friends I don't usually see outside of school, and I got to ball up, you know?
Although, when planning an event such as this one, it's not all fun and games.
The main difficulty was having people re-sign up, because maybe they weren't sure if it was going to be rescheduled, if it was really going to happen, and they were nervous about having to go through the entire process again.
At the end of the day, both clubs called the tournament a success with over 18 teams coming out to play. Dylan Buxtell, CBTV.
Cypress Bay's Photo Club is hosting their annual Artography Expo on March 8th from 6 to 8 p.m. Enjoy live music, free food, and art. Tickets are $7 pre-sale and $10 at the door. See you there.
Here's Ike with this week's Lightning Athletics.
What's up, Cypress Bay? We're back with another exciting week of sports, and we're also back with water polo season. Let's have the coverage of the game against the Western Wildcats.
The Cypress Bay's boys water polo team faced off against their rivals, the Western Wildcats, on Wednesday, February 20th. The Lightning started off strong, making multiple shots on goal. A free throw from freshman Alejandro Schmidt at the end of the first quarter set the tone for the rest of the game. But the Wildcats kept up a fight, attempting to stay close behind Cypress Bay. It wasn't long before the Lightning intensified their offense and scored multiple shots on goal, ending the first half 12-6. Cypress Bay kept up the intensity going into the second half. Western made multiple attempts to score, but with little success due to the Lightning's strong defense and help from goalie Sebastian Marquez. Even though Cypress Bay was already comfortably in the lead, they still kept up a strong offense, taking any open shots, winning the game 22-10.
The Cypress Bay Lightning faced off against the Cardinal Gibbons Chiefs in a home game on March 1st. Cardinal Gibbons entered the game with an aggressive offense, putting up multiple shots on the board within the first few minutes. Cypress Bay strikes back with their first goal of the game with a long shot before the end of the first quarter, still behind with a score of 1-6. Cardinal Gibbons kept up their momentum with consistent passing to slip through Cypress Bay's defense. The Lightning manages to get another goal on the Chiefs, but it wasn't enough to deter Cardinal Gibbons' relentless offense, going into the third with a daunting lead of 2-11. The Chiefs dominate in the second half, thwarting every attempt Cypress Bay had at a goal. The Lightning defense struggled to keep up with the pace of Cardinal Gibbons' attack as they make goal after goal after goal, entering the fourth quarter with an insurmountable lead of 2-17. Cypress Bay changed up its defensive plan, focusing on maintaining possession of the ball. Cardinal Gibbons' offense slowed down and the Lightning made a strong drive towards the goal, but it is stopped before anything can come from it. The Chiefs land one last shot, leaving Cypress Bay with a defeat of 2-18. Their next game is on March 12th.
That's a wrap for this week's sports. I'm Mike Grapin, CBTV Sports.
On Saturday, February 23rd, Cypress Bay High School's Habitat for Humanity Club got together with the Broward branch to revamp a community member's home.
Today we are painting the house and we are helping to clean up the landscape and beautify it.
Over the course of 3 years, the club has dedicated their time to improving housing for individuals in the community.
We do this activity because we feel it truly encaptures the essence of Habitat for Humanity, and we're a big club, so often we spread out and we do many different activities, such as yesterday we did boxing, but this, it really brings back like the core of the club, which is providing affordable housing for people. Habitat for Humanity coming out here and helping the homeowners will definitely help their lives, and it gives them motivation and encouragement to see that they're not alone in this, and we as a club want to help them, and we're always here for them, support them, whether it be painting the house or having multiple fundraisers to raise money for them, and they're not alone, and we all want to better Broward County.
Members of the club try to take the opportunity to help restoring housing as a way to better the lives of their neighbors.
So Habitat has allowed me to help others in the community because I've been able to take part in things like build sites where I could paint houses for people who can't afford to get them painted, and I've helped organize the restores and just been able to help the people who don't have money to get professionals.
Working alongside the school's club members, volunteers from the Broward branch work hard to not only refurbish housing but also be provided the proper elements to be a homeowner themselves.
I do work for the district. I do make pretty good, decent money. It's still a struggle to really get on the right foot, getting your credit there, getting that knowledge of the education of what it takes to be a homeowner, and what are the ins and outs of knowing how to manage your home. So right now I'm just helping this owner, so I'm working towards my own house, because what happens is after I do 300 hours, then I'm able to receive my house, and we'll start building on my house. We're not getting free houses. We're really out here working, blood, sweat, tears. The good thing about Habitat is that it's interest-free, so I'm still gonna have a mortgage, but it's interest-free. And this pretty much the work that we put in, the sweat equity, is really our interest payment.
The nonprofit organization continues to strive for a better living environment for individuals within their community. Tati Del Carpio, CBTV.
Stop being so loud. It's inconsiderate and rude.
Okay.
Do you think the new Space Jam movie is going to be any good?
Please, the originals are always better than the sequels. And kneeling around the bay to see if students agree with me in this week's Man on the Street.
Hey Cypress Bay, I'm Neil Shulkin, and today I'm going around asking students about the upcoming Space Jam film. What's your opinion on the new Space Jam film with LeBron James instead of Michael Jordan?
I think it's going to be a really exciting movie, and I'm really excited to watch it. Thank you.
Do you think it's going to be better or worse?
Well, a classic original is always gonna be a little bit better, but well, we'll see what will come.
I don't know about that. You don't know anything about that? No. Okay, well, they're remaking Space Jams, but with LeBron James.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Do you think it's gonna be better or worse?
Worse.
I feel like they're gonna make a fool out of the movie. The first one's always the better one.
Yeah, but what about Toy Story? The second one was amazing. Third one was amazing.
Well, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I kind of wanted Shaquille O'Neal, but I guess LeBron James is fine too. As long as it's not Will Smith, honestly.
How do you feel about the upcoming Space Jam movie with LeBron James instead of Michael Jordan?
I mean, like, so I can't really be objective to that, but I'm pretty excited, you know? He's just a great player, just kind of.
So, what I'm getting off of you is you don't think it's going to be a good movie?
No, I think it's going to be a great movie. I just don't like LeBron because...
Okay, well said. Seems like you guys don't like the idea of a new Space Jam movie. I'm Neil Shulkin, CB TV.
That's all for this week's episode of Aftershock.
If you want to watch previous episodes, visit us at cypressbaytv.com.
And while you're at it, be sure to follow us on Twitter at Cypress Bay CBTV. I'm Julian Bonilla.
And I'm Gabby Kernis. Thanks for watching.